For Journey of 1,000 Miles begins with the first step, and that's how you'll start finding more system integrators, and we start doing more agile approach to projects. It always starts with let's do something that will unlock data. It's that small step because you want to build the early wins. There's going to be a lot of hesitation, there's change, there's a lot of angst around whatever it is that we're doing. So if you really want to be successful, whether it's I want to get rid of defects in my process from a reliability standpoint, or I want to start getting more data, start with something small that it's nice, it's compact, very clear deliverables and outcomes to it, and just start with that and see what does this mean for the organization. Once you take that first step, do those first initial projects, once this information is available, you're going to start seeing the information is going to be created exponentially, and there's going to be more and more demand for particular projects. There was a company, and they presented out at an event where I was, and when they first got going, every plant was, we're not putting that here, but they had an early adopter that said, yes, we're willing to do it. And there's some requirements around that. Now they're about 2 years behind backlog of how soon they can go in and start doing some of these changes. And it's one of those, you're always going to have the early adopters to it. But unfortunately, those plants that were the laggards, as this company, they do rank their plants in terms of the KPIs that they want. And those plants that got after it earlier on are seeing it a better light. They're just more throughput and they're doing it for less.